those of you who are aware of the photograph on my Facebook page, this is meant for you. I got an email this morning from Dr. Anthony Hatcher of the Communications Department who said, "Great prayer yesterday at the Stewart Colbert rally in Washington." My Facebook picture is Father Guido Sarducci's picture, who gave the benediction prayer at the rally. Okay, moving right along. In about the year 1993, two men by the name of Jack Canfield and Mark Hansen co-authored and co-edited a series of books, and they said they wrote them to open the hearts of people and to enkindle their spirit. Anybody have any idea what that book is called, or those series of books are called? Can't hear you. Chicken Soup for the Soul. Very good. Chicken Soup for the Soul. And there were stories in those books of courage and survival, conviction, and suffering. Wonderful testimonies from people. And I want to share one with you. And this is one about a man named Raoul Wallenberg, a young Swedish architect who saved so many lives in Budapest, Hungary during World War II. One commentary states, "With a daring that seemed foolhardy, Wallenberg took on the Nazi regime and wrenched thousands of men, women, and children from its clutches, just as it seemed that they were doomed to die. While others shrunk in fear and futility from a force that seemed unconquerable, the Swedish architect persisted and succeeded in saving nearly 100,000 people and restored many people's faith in humanity." One of his helpers, future Congressman Tom Lantos, accompanied Wallenberg to the trains, where Jews were being packed together like animals for their journey to certain death. And he helped the Swede pull people off. "He bluffed his way through," said Tom Lantos. "He had no official authorization. His only authority was his own courage. Any officer could have shot him to death. But he feared nothing for himself and committed himself totally. It was as if his courage was enough to protect him from everything." Wallenberg's story evokes our awe and admiration, since he defied an unjust and immoral political machine. A great hero. Our gospel shows us another sort of hero today in the figure and person of Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus had to overcome his first obstacle of his height, and he climbed a tree in order to see Jesus. And that was the easiest of his obstacles. The other obstacles that he had were those that we could probably relate to, and that is a sinful past and an alienation from God and one another. But Jesus saw Zacchaeus in the tree, and he said, "Today, salvation has come to your house." Zacchaeus wanted to see Jesus so bad, he climbed the tree. And when Jesus saw him, he said and invited him down so that he could bring him salvation. I think maybe for us, we need to invite Jesus into our house to bring us salvation. Maybe we need to invite Jesus to our dining rooms so he can satisfy our appetites for material things, our appetite for lofty glory or honor or praise. Maybe we need to invite Jesus to our offices so that he can bless the fruits of our labors, so that he can inspire our giving and offering of our time, our talent, and treasure, so we can do it selflessly and generously. Maybe we need to invite Jesus to the family room of our house, so he can bless all of our relationships, so he could stop us when we're tempted to gossip or put down someone else, that he could be with us when we are struggling with forgiveness. And maybe, even most importantly, we need to invite Jesus to the attics of our houses, because it's our attics that keep our secrets safe from other people. We keep our private lives and our private behavior safe and secure there. We even hold on to our sinfulness that we're not willing to give over to God. My brothers and sisters, Zacchaeus found salvation because he was open and honest. He wanted Jesus a part of his life. If we can leave the comfort of our own sycamore trees, wherever they are and whatever they are in our lives, and invite Jesus in, salvation will come to our house. Salvation will be so much of a pleasant, wonderful, wonderful thing that we can't possibly not share it with all of our sisters and brothers.